Okay, let's quickly go through these and let's see how long it will take us. Right, first question, everybody. This was your assignment to all those. Here are the corrections, so make sure you write the corrections neatly. This is question number 1. Oops, sorry for that. Question number 1. LGK, can you hear me nicely and can you see my screen? Okay, good. First question, you have these 3 inequalities, and they said find the 3 inequalities that define region R. So we know that here are the steps. Let's put the steps so that everybody is fine. Here are the steps. Number 1 is you need to find the equation of the lines. Okay? Equations of each of the lines. Then you are going to now find, you're going to check the regions after that. You check the regions after that. So, to then make the inequality, okay? So, and also when you find the equation and you check the regions, the last and final thing I would say when you're making your inequality is see if it's a solid or dashed. Or maybe let's say you check the equations, then you check if it is solid or dashed, then you now check the region for the inequality. So let's make the equation. Step number 1, equation of each line. This you can see that it's on the x-axis, it's cutting the value of 2 at the x-axis. It stays there. So this is called x equal to 2. Okay? This whole line is staying at the value of 2 on the x-axis. Then this one, which is like this, is the line y equal to 5. You can see it's staying on 5 on the y-axis, so it is the line y equal to 5. So let me move this. So this is the line y equal to 5. Then, now we have a next line. This slanted one. What we know about slanted ones is that they are like this. Y equal to mx plus c. Listen. This c, this position, can you all see? Is not part of the equation. It's just where the equation cuts the x-axis. Are we together? So when we make the equation, the most important thing is not where it cuts the x, where it cuts the y-axis rather, here. Because for here, it's just going to be 0. So our equation would already be y is mx plus 0. The most important thing when you're doing a slanted line and you don't know its equation, just check, take a point, right? Let's say this. See, when you're coming, let's say from the origin, how many steps did you move in the y? Then you divide by how many did you move in the x. If it's going downwards, you make it negative. Then you still see how many steps did you move in the y, which means up or down. Then you see how many did you move in the x. So it's like for this one, I want to check this point. How many steps did I move in the y? I moved 1 step. So this, and it's going to be positive since it's going up. So I would say y is equal to 1 over, how many steps did I move in the x? 1, 2. 1 over 2 x plus 0, Why is it 0? Because it cuts at 0. So you don't have to say plus 0. So you get y is equal to half x. Are we together? Did you understand this part, students? Students, did you understand this part? Okay, let's do equations for every question. Let's do equations for every question. Let's do this one. Since we are on making equations, let's just make sure everybody can make equations. It'll be good. Then we can go to the second part. So let's just make sure all of you can make equations. What you're gonna do on this one, again, the slanted one, okay? We are focusing, or we can start with this one in pink. This one you can see it is going to stay at, this looks like 2.5. Let's see, 2.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is at 2.5. So it's x equal to 2.5 because it's staying there. Then this one, you can see it's at 4, so it's y equal to 4. Then this one, it's at 3, even though it's dashed, we don't care. So it's y equal to 3. Now we are going to do this one. Again, they've made it easy for us because starting from here, we can see it's at 0, 0. Okay, no problem. So they've made it equal. So we know that it is going to be y is equal to mx plus c. This c is 0 where it cuts the x-axis. So we are just left with y equal to mx. Now, we look for a point. Let's say this one. It's a good point, this one. Look for a good point. Don't just take any point. Then see how many steps did you move in the y. Now, since it's going up, then it's going to be positive. How many steps did we move in the y? You can see it's at 4. So we move. So we're going to say y is equal to 4. Then divided by steps in the y. Then you divide by steps in the x. How many steps did we move in the x? From 0 to 2. 2 steps. So it's 4 over 2x. So you end up being y is equal to 2x. So this is the graph y equal to 2x. Are we together? So we have x equal to 2.5, y equal to 3, y equal to 4. Let's go to another one. We're now doing this one. We're now doing this one, students. This is the next one we're now doing. Give me a second. This is the next one we are doing. Yes. Yeah, you can convert 2.5 into a fraction if you want. That's even good. 2.5, how do you convert it to a fraction? Let me teach you. If you want to convert 2.5. It is going to be x is equal to 2, and this 5 is on tenths. Remember, you always check the number after the comma to put it as a fraction. You just check which value is it on. Is it on tenths or on hundreds or what? This one is on tenths, so it's 2 and 5 over 10 because it's on tenths. So it'll be 2 wholes and 5 over 10, which means when you now want to make it a fraction, you say times, then you say plus. Times, then plus. So first you change it to a mixed fraction, then you can change it to a nice improper fraction. 10 times 2, 20 plus 5, that's 25 over 10, which you can reduce to lowest terms. X is equal to 5 into 25, 5. 5 into 10, 2. So it's 5 over 2. So here we have y equal to 2x. Then we have x equal to 5 over 2. Did you see it? Yes. You can also have it like that. That's up to you if you want to be a little bit fancy. Right. So now we have these 4 lines. Now we can make the region. So let's first do equations of the lines. Let's just do equations of the lines. Let me make sure everybody can do the first step. This is the first step. You need to make equation of each and every line. Each and every line. So let's start with this one here. We start with this one here. We can see that this is going to be the line y equal to 2. Then now we can do this one here. It's going up. So obviously we know that any slanted line, once it's slanted, we now write y mx plus c. If it's slanted, and we see this is passing through 0, so we already know, okay? If we are saying y is mx plus c, you can say y is mx, because this is going to be 0 for L2 here. This is for L2, line number 2. So now what are we going to have? We continue. What is the m? We choose any point you want, a nice one. I can see this is a nice one. This is a very nice point. So I'll now say it is going to be y equal to, how many steps did I move in the x if I'm counting from the origin? Move in the y rather. You check y first. I moved 4 steps. So it's 4 steps over. How many steps did we move in the x? Here, this point here, it is 4 steps in the y. How many steps in the x? 2. So it is 4 over 2x, which means it's y is equal to 2x. Oh, really? So line 2, this is y equal to 2x. Then now you're going to say, for line 1, what is it going to be? For line 1? No, for line 3. You have y is equal to mx plus c, because it's slanted. Now first check, where does it cut the y-axis? All the time it cuts at 5. So it's going to be y is equal to mx plus 5. It cuts at 5. Then now we need to find the m. What do we do? Pick a point. Let's say this one. Now you see that this line is going down. Everybody can see that. So that means it's going to be negative. So we're going to have y equal to negative. Now we need to find your m. How many steps does it move? Let's say we start from here. We start from here. We are getting to this point. How many steps does it move in the y? 1 step. So it's going to be negative 1 over. How many steps does it move in the x? It gets to 2 here. So it will be 1, 2. So it's 2 steps. Negative 1 over 2x. Then plus 5. Can you all see that? Have you understood? So you can write this, y is equal to negative 1 over 2x plus 5. Don't change the steps. I need to keep going to make sure you understand that. Don't change the steps. This is an easy one. This is the line y equal to 8. Okay, it stays, it cuts 8 on the y-axis and stays there. This one here, it's slanted, so we're going to say y is equal to, we can even just call it m1x plus c. We see, where does it cut here? It cuts at 2. So you have y is equal to m1x plus 2, because it cuts at 2. Now we can pick any point. I would love to pick this one, and I start counting from here where it starts. From here, from where it starts. Even if I start counting from here, it doesn't matter. If I start counting from here, how many steps did it move in the y? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can say y is equal to 4 over, how many steps did it move in the x to get there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 as well. So 4 over 4x plus 2, which now will become y. 4 over 4 is just 1. Y is equal to x plus 2, because it would have been 1x plus 2, which becomes y is equal to x plus 2. So you can now label this to say this is y is equal to x plus 2. Now we need this other one here. You're going to say it's going to be y is equal to m2x plus c. What's your c? Y is equal to m2x plus c is 6. In case there's anyone wondering, so why are you now using m1 and m2? Because I have 2 slanted lines. So I just want to make it a little bit easy. So if I call one m1, the other one m2, because I know that every slanted line, I'm going to need to say y is mx plus c. I will have to, as long as there is a slanted line. Are we together? So let's go. Y is mx plus 6. Now we need to find the m. So we'll now say y is going to be equal to negative, now to find the m, because it's going down. Now let's start counting from here, maybe to this point here. Again, it's a nice one. How many steps did you move in the x? We've already said negative, so don't worry about whether you're going up or down. Just count the steps now. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps in the x. Over in the y, I mean. Okay, we start with the steps in the y. So we said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then now we see how many in the x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. 5 over 5x plus 6. So y is equal to negative x plus 6, because it was just going to be a negative 1x, which is a negative x, plus 6. Are we together? Now we can shade regions. Let's do this one. And this one. And this one. Here, this line, don't worry, we'll do the inequalities. The first stage is to put equations of the line. So I'm doing several questions to make sure everybody in here is able to do equations of the line. You gotta be able to. So here, this is the line x equal to 2. Then the pink one, I should now move fast. Now you guys know how to do. This one, you say, okay, I have two slanted lines, so I'll use m1 and m2. Y is equal to m1x plus c. Where is your c? It cuts at the origin at 0, so y is equal to m1x, because c is a 0, so you don't have to put it. I'm doing this one, this dotted one. Okay. Now I just have to pick a point. This one, I can see it's 1, 2, 2 steps in the y, 1, 2, 2 steps in the x. So it is y is equal to 2 steps in the y divided by 2 steps in the x, which is y is equal to x. Okay, so this is the line y equal to x. Anyway, it's easy to see because it goes from corner to corner to corner to corner to corner. Any line which goes corner to corner to corner is y equal to x. If it's going up. Right, I'll explain that more when we just do all the questions in one go. Now we do the second one. Now we do the second one. We don't know it. Y is equal to m2x plus c. What's your c? It's 6. That's where it cuts, okay? So y is equal to m2x plus 6. Now time to find m. You know that this line is going down, so you say y is equal to negative. Okay, it's going to be negative because it's going down. You pick a nice point. Let's just say this one. This is a very nice point. How many steps did it move in the y? 1, 2, 3. It moved 3 steps in the y. So it's negative. Then you say the steps in the y, 3, divided by the steps in the x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, divided by 5. So negative 3 over 5x plus 6. Did you see? This becomes your equation. So you write here, this is y equal to x. This is x equal to 2. Then this one we got it to y is equal to negative 3 over 5x plus 6. So that's so easy. You do here again. You see there's this one. It's the line y equal to 2. Don't you dare say x equal to 2 because it's not even cutting the x-axis. So what do you mean? This one does cut the x-axis and it cuts at -2. So this is going to be the line. This is going to be the line x equal to -2. Now we have these two slanted ones. Okay. Y is equal to m1x plus c. I'm doing it for this one. Where does it cut the y-axis? At 1. So y is equal to m1x plus 1. Then, next, start from maybe here and get to here. How many steps does it move? In the y, it goes one big step because it's from 0 to 1. So you say y will be equal to negative. No, it's not negative, but it's positive. It's 1 over, because it's going up. This line is going up. So it's a positive gradient. Then how many steps did it move in the x? It moved from -2 to -1. That's one step. Then from -1 to 0, that's the second step. So it is half x plus 1. So you can write it here. Y is equal to half x plus 1. Now you need to do this one. Now you need to do this one. What is the first step, sir? How do I do it? First step, write y is equal to mx plus c. But here you are now calling it m2x plus c. Why am I writing that? Because it is slanted. So you write that. Now, this is where most of the work is actually. Now find c. Here it's at 3. So that's where it cuts the x-axis. So y is m2x plus 3. Now you need to find your m. Y will be equal to negative, because it's slanting downwards. Then take from a point till you get. We can start from here and see how we get to this other great point. Okay, we can do from one good point to another. Let's see how many steps we moved in the y. We've already said negative. Now let's count the steps. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps in the y. So it's negative 3 over. How many steps in the x? 1, 2, 3. So 3 over 3. X plus 3. Which is y is equal to negative 3 over 3 is a 1. Negative 1x plus 3. Which you just write it. Y is equal to negative x plus 3. That's how you write it. Okay? Negative x plus 3 now. So you have the equations. Negative x plus 3, half x plus 1. Can you see them? Good. Let's do this one. Cuts the y-axis at 3, so it's y equal to 3. Cuts the y-axis at 4, y equal to 4. Cuts the x-axis at 2, x equal to 2. We are left with this slanted one, which is easy. Can you see it goes corner to corner to corner to corner to corner, and it's going up, so it's the line y equal to x. Now we just need to know what is its plus c. Where does it cut the y-axis? It cuts at 0. So y is equal to x plus 0, which just becomes y equal to x. Right. You are doing the hard job very well. This is the last question. Then we just put the regions and you'll be done. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So easy. Now put the regions. Let's do the lines. Here, everybody can see this is the line. If it continues, it cuts the y-axis at 1. And it's a solid line. So this is the line y equal to 1. Okay? Then this one, it cuts the y-axis at 5. So it's the line y equal to 5. This one cuts the, you can actually continue it, okay? This one cuts the x-axis at 6. So you can write it to say, this is the line x equal to 6. Now we are left with this one. which everybody can see. It goes from corner to corner to corner going up. So it's the line y equal to x. So what that goes corner to corner. And you can see that if you continue with this one, it passes at 0, 0. So it's plus 0, which is just the line y equal to x. That's good. Now let's just do the regions. So in terms of lines, everybody is good. Let's do the region. Well, you can now have, so since you have this y equal to half x, we got it from y is equal to mx plus c. And you saw that it's y is equal to mx plus 0, because c is 0, it cuts at 0. Y is equal to mx, which you got your m to be 1 step in y, 2 steps in x. So y is equal to half x. That's where you went and you wrote. Now that you have your equations, you just write the inequalities. Look at this region R. If it is on the right side of the line x equal to something, then you would now make it x greater than. So what I want you to do, put in brackets when you're doing, to say this is solid, this is a solid line, this is another solid line, this is another solid line, which means when we put them, we are going to do like this, then we put another line at the bottom that are equal to, because they are solid lines. So this one, the region R is on the right side of it, so x is greater than, but you should also say or equal to, because it's a solid line, or equal to 2. With the line y equal to 5, and the region is below. If it's below, it becomes y less than. The crocodile doesn't face it. The crocodile faces the other side because it's below. The region is below. So y is less than or equal to 5. Then here, it's above the line. The region is above. So y is now greater than. So you change the equation to now be y is greater than. You put also or equal to, because it's a solid line. Then you say half x. And you get your 4 marks. So on regions, come on guys, don't let me down. You have the equations of the line, you can do the regions. Okay, so here, what do you write? The region is above, so you can write it like this to put inequalities like this. If you want, you could have made y the subject first to say 2y is equal to x minus 4. Y will be equal to 2 goes to the other side to divide. So here it will be x over 2 minus 4 over 2, which becomes y is equal to x over 2. You can write it as 1 over 2x. Then minus 4 over 2 is just a 2. So y is half x minus. And now you can see the region is above this line, which means, and it's a dashed line. And we see that we've changed it to be y is half x minus 2. So that means y is greater than. But don't put or equal to. It's a dashed line. So y is greater than half x minus 2. I'll write that. Here you can see the region is below. First you say 10y plus 8x is equal to 80. You'd make 10y is equal to 8x goes to the other side. It becomes negative 8x. Plus 80, because 80 was there and it was positive. Take 10 to the other side. Y is equal to negative 8 over 10x plus 80 over 10. Y will become negative 2 into 8, that's 4, into 10, that's 5. Negative 4 over 5x plus 80 divided by 10 is 8. Now, we've changed, and you can see that this is a solid line. And you can see the region is below it. So you would write it now to say y is less than or equal to, because it's a solid line. Then you now say negative 4 over 5x plus 8. Then the last one is x equal to 4. You can see that the region R is on the right side of it, and it's dashed. So this is a dashed line. So there is no or equal to. The region is on the right, so we put greater than. So x is greater than 4. We'll come here. Now we come here. Sorry for that. Let me fix this so you can see my screen again. Is it making sense? Are you writing the corrections? If you can print this and then write the corrections on it, that's good. You get your mom to print it for you, and then you can do the corrections and take pictures and submit. That'll be great. Because this and transformations, these are things that need to be printed because they have graphs. So here we would say, okay, we have all the inequalities, so this is so easy. We just check, is it above, is it below, if it's in terms of y. If it's in terms of x, we check, is it on the left or on the right, stuff like that. So we can start with this x. Everybody can see that it's a solid line, so you can put with a pencil on top to say, this is solid. Here you can also say, this is solid. Here you can also say, this is solid. And then here you say, this is dashed. Now, well, I'm not going to take too long. Come on, guys. Now, the line x equal to 5 over 2. You can see the region is on the left. So we say x less than. And since it's solid, you say less than or equal to. So x less than. The crocodile doesn't face it. And you now say or equal to 5 over 2. Because the region is on the left. Now, we have the line y equal to 4. The region is below it. It's below that line. So y is less than. And since it's solid, you say or equal to. So y is less than. Then you say or equal to 4. Region R is above the line y equal to 3. So you say y is greater than 3. You don't say or equal to because it's dashed. Then it's below this line y equal to 2x. So y is less than. Or equal to because it's solid. Y is less than or equal to 2x. Again, come on. Sorry for that. It's making sense, right? Kalalelo. It's making sense, right? Now let's do these. Line 1, they said give us line 1. We have the line y equal to 2. You can see it's above. Please first say solid. Then here also say solid. Then here also say solid. The region is above the line y equal to 2. So that means y is greater than. And since it's solid, you say or equal to 2. Then you can see it is below y equal to 2x, line number 2. Y equal to 2x, it's below it. So that means you're going to say y is less than. Since it's solid, you also say or equal to, then you now put 2x. Then line number 3 is negative half x plus 5. You can see it's below it, so y is less than. So y is less than, and since it's solid, is less than or equal to negative half x plus 5. Well done. Oh, they first wanted the equations of the line. Okay, so this is y. For inequalities, y is greater than or equal to 2. Y is less than or equal to 2x. Y is less than or equal to negative half x. Here they wanted them as equations. Y equal to 2. Here, y equal to 2x. Here, equal to negative half x. So remember step number 1 when you are writing the inequality. Find the line. And when you have the line now, convert it to an inequality. So here you can see it's below this line. It's below this line of y equal to 8. So you can say y is less than 8. Don't put or equal to, it's just less than. Because this is a dashed line. Then you can see it's above this one and above this other one as well. So it's above y equal to negative x plus 6. So that means y is greater than negative x plus 6. And since it's solid or equal to, okay, because these are solid, and this other one, solid line as well. So y is x plus 2. It's above it as well. It's above it. The region is above it. So y is greater than or equal to x plus 2 because it's solid. Can you see now? Okay, Ophelia, I think you're trying to ask. I should repeat. Pardon? Antonisha, what should I do? You didn't? Pardon? Don't forget. First step, find the equation of the line. Next, you then find the region. So here we have equations of each line, so it's easy. We were doing it, so we've already done it. So now you just go and tell us, is it dashed or solid? Here it is dashed. Here it is solid. Here it is solid. So here you can see it is on the right hand side of the line x equal to 2. So x is greater than. And since it's solid, you say or equal to 2. Then this region is below this line of negative 3 over 5x plus 6. It's below it. So y is less than. And since it's solid, it's less than or equal to. Y is less than or equal to negative 3 over 5x plus 6. Here it's above the line y equal to x. It's above it. And the line y equal to x is dashed, so it's just y greater than x. You don't put or equal to. When the region is above, that's why we said you put y is greater than. Are we together so far? Everybody? Okay, I'll give you these last 3 to do. Let me show you. I think I've given you all the tips. I'll give you these last 3 to do. If you did a mistake on the assignment, please adjust and send me the correct versions. Are we together? Yes. So do it and do. Those who haven't sent me, just do it. Get your parents to print. Go and download on Google Classroom. Ask your parents to print it for you, and you'll be fine. Here we have the equation of this line, y equal to 2. Okay, let me just finish. Should I just give you all of them? Or it's a bit of spoon feeding? I think you can try. Just check the region. Is it on the right of this? Is it below this? Is it above this? Is it below this, the region now? You understand? Here, the region on this one, I think it was here. I don't know. Let me see. Where was the region? The region was this one? Yes, the region was this one. So this region, tell us, how do you get to it? What are the inequalities? Fix and do it for me. Then do for this region also R and this one. I just want to see if you guys can do without my input. So everybody get 100%. Come on now. Find I've shown you how to find the equation of the line. Change it to an inequality and show me. So everybody who hasn't done it, fix it and put it right now. Then we'll meet after lunch. Take a lunch break. We'll meet after lunch and we'll do the other things. Goodbye. Yes, Antonisha.